Hey y'all, if you're wondering, we have finally finished the first half of our school year, and I have an update for you regarding what's worked, what hasn't worked, what we're continuing, and what we are changing, so stick around. Yes, that's right. We are halfway done with our school year, and we are very, very excited about that. We are getting ready to take a 2-week break before we hop back in for the second half of the year. Before we get too far into this video, I am very excited to finally be able to announce to you that Made to Homeschool is hosting an online homeschool conference. Now, I promise you this is not like other homeschool conferences. We are going to have live Q&A sessions. We are going to have live panels. We have an amazing lineup of speakers, all kinds of really, really great things. Follow the link down in the description to find out all of the information and to snag your tickets while they're still at early bird pricing. Now, on to the homeschool update. First, let's talk about God's Design for Life from Master Books. Now, you guys may remember I have been hesitant to include master books in our homeschool because we've tried a couple different curriculums before and they did not work for us. But I am very happy to report we have loved God's Design for Life, so much so that we are planning on continuing it. I am going to continue with my original plan, which is so wonderful that that is the way that's working out, of doing the human body section in the second half of the school year. So we just finished up with animals. Loved it. It's been so wonderful. It's been just the right amount of challenging information, but not so much that it's over my daughter's head. And I think we'll be able to use it again in the future. So a really great investment for us at this point. Now, continuing on the animal theme that we kind of focused on for the first half of the school year, we did complete the veterinarian unit from Campfire Curriculums. We really enjoyed that. It was a little bit different than some other unit studies that we have used, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. We really, really loved doing the surgery craft / activity. I think that was probably both my daughter and I's favorite part. I was hoping to actually get the zoologist unit in for the first half of the school year, but it actually took us quite a while to get through the veterinarian unit. It kind of tended to fall by the wayside, unfortunately. So it took us the entire first half of the year to get through it, but it does leave us an option for something else to use in the future. So I'm not too upset about it. The other subject that we used unit studies for the first half of the year was the American Girl history units from Little School of Smiths. And we have really enjoyed those as well. We will be continuing those into the second half of the school year. They're very fun, very light, very easy. So it gives just a really broad kind of general overview with some fun activities. So it works really great for us for this year. And I am looking forward to some of the new American Girl studies that we'll be doing in the second half of the school year. For both history and science, so far this year, we have been enjoying notebooking in those two subjects. My daughter did request separate notebooks for both of those, and that turns out that it has worked really well for us so far. And so we are going to continue that. And I'm really hoping that in future years, we are able to continue notebooking because that just seems to work. And it has done wonders for encouraging writing and spelling and just growing the confidence in both of those areas for my daughter. And it's just a fun way to document all of the things that you're learning. So really, really glad that we chose to do that this year. Next up is math. Now, for math, we have been using Math 3 from The Good and the Beautiful. We have been using The Good and the Beautiful math for a couple of years now, and this year is is no different. My daughter is doing really well with it. We enjoy it. It works great. So no changes needed there. Next up is read alouds. Now, we have been using Audible to listen to the Ramona series. That seems to work really well for us using audiobooks. So we're going to finish that series out and then try and come up with a few more that we'll listen to. I also have the Pilgrim's Progress, the illustrated edition. It's actually right back there. I think it might be too far for you to see, but it's the one with all the really beautiful illustrations of the animals, the forest animals. We kind of started into that. It's really slow going for us, and I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get through it, but we're going to just keep trucking along little bits at a time unless I get more books in that we decide we want to trade out for that one, which is very possible. Speaking of new books coming in, I actually do have an order of books coming. So make sure you are subscribed to check out that video next week. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.